What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing the first game of the Sunday slate for the Call of Duty League that is going to be taking place on Draftkings. This contest is going to take place on April the 4th, which is going to be the Sunday, of course. And this is going to be the first game of the day. It's going to be the Atlanta Faze against the London Royal Ravens. We're going to take a look at this matchup. The Atlanta Faze, minus 1200 point favorites, massive favorites. The London Royal Ravens are at a plus 600. However, this was the same line that we had yesterday, where the Atlanta Faze faced the Los Angeles Guerrillas, and they lost 32. If you saw those games, it was crazy, They basically lost to one of the worst teams in the game. Stuff like that happens in the Call of Duty League all the time, where the best team loses to the worst team. I don't know why, but it's just, stuff just happens. And FaZe lost. They lost their first game of the season yesterday, and that's incredible to say the least. Now they're 11-1 in the season. On the stage, basically on the stage, this current stage, they are 3-1. The London Royal Ravens, I believe they have not won a game. Actually, they're 2-2 in this stage, but they've lost their previous two games. So, they are, in a tough spot right now where, they are forced, or they need to win a game. So for those of you who don't know what is going down in this channel, if you just found this channel, what I do is I break down the Call of Duty matches from the Call of Duty League for betting purposes on the platform Draftkings. If you guys haven't heard about Draftkings, Draftkings is a platform where you can make money by making lineups of players based on price tags. And DraftKings gives you money. They give you $50,000 to work with, and you gotta choose several players from the 3 games, whatever amount of games there are in the current slate, and you pick players from those pool of games, and you are going to use these players to structure a lineup where you are going to compete against other players for prizes, like cash prizes, real cash prizes. So DraftKings is legit for those of you who like esports, like watching Call of Duty, and you like betting, but not just random betting. This actually takes skill to master and to be profitable long term. DraftKings is a pretty fun way to make money by just watching your favorite esports, like Call of Duty, like I do. I make lineups, make money, and it's a very fun pastime. That's how I like to make money, just passively, just betting on esports like Call of Duty. And it's a decent skill gap. It's a good thing to learn how to bet in Call of Duty. You can actually make money by just having knowledge in Call of Duty, and it's a very fun way, more engaging. It makes you more engaged into the game. So yeah, with that being said, we have the Atlanta Faze and the London Royal Ravens. London Royal Ravens, like I said, are 2-8. I am going to completely fade the London Royal Ravens. I have no reason to believe that any of these players are going to perform, greatly in any capacity against the Atlanta Faze. They're kind of like in the same boat as LAG, where they're supposed to lose the Atlanta Faze. However, the Guerrillas are, have proven themselves to have more of a ceiling, more of a potential than the London Royal Ravens. Yeah, the London Royal Ravens look good for a couple games, the 2 games that they won, but I still believe that LAG was a better team than them. So I really doubt that the London Royal Ravens are going to beat the Atlanta Faze. I do think it's going to be a 3-0. However, I can't say, bet your rent money or bet your stimulus check on the Faze, because a bit on the Atlanta Faze, because they lost yesterday. So I can't say that anymore. They're humans, they can be defeated, and they've shown that yesterday. Going to completely fade the London Royal Ravens. I think any player here in this position in the Atlanta Faze is a good play. Specifically, I would incline myself to go with Abizi or Simp, because those are the more aggressive players here. Celium is nasty too. You could go with him. Our cities is great too, but our cities is more of a, laid back player. It takes him more time to, accrue a lot of fantasy points to the, to the point where, he's actually like a very important player in your lineup, unless he goes into your cap spot and, overperforms a little bit. Our cities is a very hard player. To deliver fantasy points to you at the regular flex position. And I do believe that Abizi and Simp, even though they didn't have great performances yesterday, I do believe that they're going to have good performances against the London Royal Ravens. They're going to have a day to think about their mistakes from yesterday. They're going to address them. This is the best team in the world right now, and I have all the confidence that they are going to beat this team. I doubt they lose twice in a row. Simp did not really have a good game last game against LAG. None of these players had a good game, but I do, I do like Celium 8,800, and I do like Abizi at 9,400. Now Simp had a bad game, against LAG, but he's with the type of player to bounce back hard, bounce back very hard. So, if I had to pick and choose, if I had to pick two players of this, I would actually pick three players from the Atlanta Faze and just stack them, because I do think it's going to be a 3-0. I would just stack them and then just hope they get the 3-0 so they all get the 40-point bonus. That would be incredible for your lineup. That would be very good. So a BZ, R City, Simp, stack would be ideal. Any three-way stack you can do with this team, whichever one fits how much money you have left, whether it be Simp, Celium, Abizi, or R City, Celium, Abizi. Very good play right here. Atlanta Faze team position at 3,800 to win the game. Very, very good, pick in my opinion. Honestly, all Faze players are in play here, even though, they were very, very, slow in the last series against LAG. I do think they're going to come back and they're going to be hitting hard. They're coming out with the vengeance. Simp already tweeted out that he was mad that they lost in that way, so you already know they're coming back with the fire. Yeah, those are my opinions here. When it comes to Atlanta Faze, it's just very broad because the whole team is just nasty. So, pick and choose who you want here. I do think that the best value here is either in Celium or Simp, or Abizi. Our cities at 7,800 is a good play as well. I mean, it's hard. I wouldn't use our cities in the captain position right now because I feel like his captain position is too expensive. I would rather pay a little bit more for a player like Celium or Simp even in the captain position. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this specific game. Look out for the other videos that I'm going to be making for the other two games that I'm going to be releasing after this one. So yeah, if you like the video, if you like the content, you like making money on esports, specifically in Call of Duty right now, yeah, stick around. I break down these matches, and I give my predictions on who is going to win, which I think obviously Atlanta Faze is going to win. I give my predictions, if you just like betting or, you bet on Bovada or other platforms, you can still stick around. I talk about the game in general and how the players do, so it still applies to any kind of betting. So yeah, you like Draftkings, you like the concept, you should try it out, and stick around in the channel. If you like, leave a like. You dislike, leave a dislike. And if you want to give me some input on how I can make the channel a little better for the viewer, leave a comment. I'm open eyes to everything. I'm willing to adapt to whatever the viewer wants to see from me. So yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching.